In the previous episode, we discussed Tang Sen's background. His mother, known as Lady Yi, was the daughter of Qingxiang. She claimed to want to protect the young Tang Sen but ended up throwing him into the river. This Lady Yi was quite conflicted. She both sought to protect Tang Sen and harbored a desire to kill him. Why did she feel such contradictory emotions? As a mother, why would she even consider harming her own child? The deputy Wu Wen, loyal to his master, was tragically killed by bandits. From that day forward, he carried only one set of prints on his body, striving to outmaneuver others. Though he grew in stature, he also witnessed his father leading troops to avenge him. As a daughter, what words could she offer? She wished to meet him, to repay the debt of loyalty. Later, Missy closed herself in calmly and chose to disturb herself to Qing Shan No for middle school, where she reported to the Dharma elder. Missy committed suicide calmly because there were no more bullets or strange things left. Missy has never been afraid of death, and she has been living a peaceful and stable life with Lu Hong for 18 years. What is the reason for her suicide? It seems reasonable for the deputy to choose from one, but Qing Guangluan and Lu Hong are both considered his husbands. Which husband should he choose from? He is the daughter of Qingxiang. She is a woman who dares to put her life on the show ball. When Lu Hong wants to kill Tang village, Missing can confidently say that she is puzzled by the sky and will run into the river tomorrow. A woman who can bite through her own son's foot, a woman who dares to commit suicide, a young lady who has the courage to swim and become a lifelong hero, such a powerful woman, even if she can live with her enemy for 18 years, I don't believe it. She doesn't even have a chance. There are many ways to seek revenge, such as poisoning or murder. Even if she doesn't do it herself, find someone to report to Jincheng's father. However, during these 18 years, Missing did nothing and faced enemies every day. Missing was really capable of getting in touch with people, so the truth is only one. This Missing didn't want revenge at all. It's hard to say that when the new army helped him get out of his dream, she made it very clear that Tang village will definitely come to Lu Hong for revenge when he grows up. Miss Ying's purpose for dragging Tang village down the river isn't that? Just don't want Tang Cun to seek revenge when he grows up. What is the relationship between Miss Ying and Lu Hong? If we want to know the relationship between Miss Ying and Lu Hong, we still need to start from the bottom of Ying City. First of all, let's talk about the English city. He's definitely not a confused person. Why did he kiss his daughter in the form of throwing a sleeve ball? Isn't he afraid of any accidents and hiring a female giant? How does this English city treat its resentful female giant? In theory, with Qing Guangrui's father-in-law, who had the image, his future would definitely not have run away. However, the fact is that since the 3rd hour of the 5th lunar month, Emperor Taizong valued it as the golden soft treasure haul. When Wuchong went to court, Emperor Taizong asked, what does the new situation blame Qing Guangrui for? Unequaled, Qing Chai wanted to go, but the Zhou army to which Qing Chai belonged had Jiang Chou gone. My lord accepted his position, so Emperor Taizong ordered Jiang to avenge Zhou, and Jili to tidy up his body. Although it is the position of Emperor Taizong, Guangrui was not recommended. Wei Zheng is not an ordinary person, but a key role. As the father-in-law of the elephant slayer, I didn't say in my heart what Jiang Qiu was, and it was over with Chang and Lao Yun. For a full 18 years, until Tang Sen became a close relative, why didn't he say anything about slaughtering the elephant? I didn't realize that my daughter had lost her bag. In 18 years, any young lady has never returned home to visit her father, has she? Even if my daughter can't go home, at least send someone to visit him. Doesn't he want to meet his daughter? Don't you want to know if you have a grandson? Female Scarf has been paying Jiang Chou for 18 years, but she has not been employed or demoted. This month, her father. He doesn't care about it, doesn't he? Don't mention a handkerchief. During Pengyan's holidays, the female Scarf and daughter are always sent away, so this time there must be a new exchange. How could we not discover a scene below this level? Even if the father and daughter do not keep in touch, Lu Hong has been fighting against Jiang Chou and paying for this position for a full 18 years. How did he handle it? Isn't Chao Tian assessed? Doesn't he need to keep up with the past few years? As a decoration institute, it's not normal for him to not be transferred for 18 years. So no matter what the situation is, Ying Qingxiang must have known about this becoming Guanrui long ago. My own woman is now Lu Hong. Later, Tang Xin went to the capital to build an outer palace. Lu Hong was in charge, but how did Ying Qingxiang handle it? On this day, Qingxiang entered the court and went to Tang Wangyu. The program collided with Qing Guanrui, who was leading his family's Prince Jiang Qiu to restore his position. He was killed by Lu Hong, and the battle brigade was responsible for him. The fake program was called Guan Nian Nian, which belonged to him once. His Majesty's legislators are empty-handed. When the king of Tang built the mainland, he sent 60,000 soldiers to lead the troops of Ying Qingxiang to go. Why did the emperor use 60,000 troops to deal with Lu Hongwu? Is this too new and a bit too heavy? This just shows that the Tang king had a long-standing grudge against Jiang. A payment, after 18 years in the local area, has already become a local emperor. Why did Tang Wang not move before and only take action now? The key lies in Tang Xiang's departure. The real reason for Tang Wang's payment of Dongjiang enmity is not Tang Guanrui's death, but Tang Xiang's attitude. It is also because Tang Wang loves Tang Xiang's face that he has never had Dongjiang enmity. So in these 18 years, Ying Qingxiang not only refused to avenge Tang Guanrui, but also actually protected Lu Hong all the time. Obviously, Ying Qingxiang doesn't need to protect a water thief, but he does need to protect his daughter. So what kind of melon brothers do Lu Hong and Missing have? At that time, my father was once raised by a water thief, and my mother was deceived by the water thief. Within 3 months, she spared me, and I escaped with my surname in the water. My surname was raised by my mentor at Jiangshan Temple. Here, Tang Xin mentioned a crucial piece of information, which is that his mother raised him 3 months after being deceived by a water thief. This means that the water thief Lu Hong dominated a 7-month pregnant fortune teller. At 7 months old, my stomach may no longer feel like it, and my luck and taste should be very smooth. What's really wrong with Lu Hong? Let's calculate when Missing will be pregnant. On the night when Missing was throwing her sleeves to become Guanrui, she moved Wang. The next morning, I was sent to Wang Jiangzhong, and it was just the beginning of spring when I left Tang and Dangtu. Hefeng blew the green stream like a light rain, and the flowers turned red. Secondly, while serving as a junior apprentice, he also went to Haizhou to pick up Qing Guanrui's mother, Zhang Shi. A few days ago, Zhang Shi suddenly fell ill at the home of Lu Shaoer at the Jiwan flower shop. 3 days later, Lu gave birth to his mother, and Qing Guanrui took the lead. The road apprentice supervisor is suffering, and the small industry is running fast. As soon as they arrived at the mouth of the Red Spear Du, Qing Guanrui was killed by Lu Hong and dominated the battle against a young lady. Fifthly, according to Tang Sen's description, Lu Shi, who is neither fast nor fast, gave birth to a young lady in Jiangzhou 3 months later. Let's take a look at the route taken by Qing Guanrui when he took office, from Qing'an to his hometown in Haizhou, then to Wanhuadian, then to Honggan-Duku, and finally to Jiangzhou. According to the analysis of the detailed route for obtaining Buddhist scriptures, Tang Sen travels 60 miles a day on mountain roads, while Ping Road can travel 100 miles. Let's borrow it here and calculate that if Tang Sen doesn't travel from Jiangzhou to Qing'an, his speed should be 50 miles per day. So how far is it from Jiangzhou to Wanhua shop? Miss, here we are. I will return one to you and you will set up in the northwest of Hangzhou. There is also a city within 1500 miles, where there is a 10,000 flower shop. Therefore, it can be inferred that it takes 30 days to travel 1500 miles from Jiangzhou to the 10,000 flower shop. And Qing Guanrui will be at Wanhua flower shop for a few days. Let's go for 5 days first. After selecting the burial, I took my mother-in-law out of Yamen and went to Lu Shaoer's shop. Jiang Fangqian stood in a room and went to West God with my mother-in-law. I also brought the property to my mother-in-law. I only went back for an old time. In other words, the round-trip time from Qing'an to Wanhua flower shop Tongsan is more than a month, let's call it 30 days. It should take about 60 days for Tang Sen to travel from Jiangzhou to Tang'an, but what about Qing Guanrui? It's time to go home to pick up his mother, and walk a little more than Townsend. Let's give him a little more time, 30 days, plus Qing Guanrui with his pregnant wife, plus some weather factors, and so on. Let's add another 30 days. That is to say, the maximum time for Qin Guangrui to regain recognition from Chang'an to Jiangzhou is 4 months, which is absolutely sufficient. Leaving aside 10,000, it took 4 months for Qin Guangrui to arrive at Hangzhou Duku and be killed by Lu Hong after he fainted. However, according to Tang Sen, Missing was already 7 months pregnant at this time, which means she was already 3 months pregnant when she married Qin Guangrui.